Just getting ready and off, and we're off straight away. Kelly and Niall Kennedy battling for it, but it's with Darragh Murphy. He tried to get it, but Kennedy comes in and gets it on the second attack. Back from Hanlon, first time hurling from Kevin Brennan, letting fly on it, in it goes, but on his own is Kelly, or Senan Dial I should say, coming out with that ball, and he pops it there, but Murphy couldn't get to it, and Jack Kelly comes in to win it. Kelly now the kid Hogue, striking about 50 yards out, and Kelly straight between the posts, driving it down towards the motorway end. There's 2 points to no score. And so Sam Byrne wearing 13 cut in, and Jason finishing off the chance. So just long ball again. Hanlon has it. He coming around onto his right hand side, striking it well. Hanlon straight as a die over the bar. That's 3 points to 1 to Barrow Rangers. Clears the ball, stopping all. Super said every inch counts. So Foley hanging in the air, landing Aaron Foley under it, just got the pot over it, bounced outside. Byrne is bring the burst through, got a man over, can he get it to Martin Kelly? Blashes it on the ground, it's going to the corner, hits the post and into the net. Richie Dyer just couldn't get across to it, and up, and Sam Byrne, all coming from the free out. Down the other end of this game after a good start from Barrow Rangers. 10 minutes on the clock and they're back in the game. Gary Hill is the target here, but he just can't get to it, and broke from Kelly's hand. Now Dial has a chance to get it inside, gets it to Flavin, the two wing forwards combine, and Flavin now dances inside, heading towards the goal. Dial chasing after him, can he get a hook? Hand pass it in, Healy back in the net. 2 goals in 60 seconds here in Emeralds GAA Club. Brilliant move by Kieran O'Neill is underneath it. Kieran coming out under pressure. Paul Murphy comes into rattling, but he just missed it. Aaron Foley intercepts it, breaks outside. Delaney now coming out, can he get the head up, get this ball? He bursts past Byrne there, nice little offload to Dial. Dial coming across the middle of the field, spots the man outside, but goes back to Kelly. Kelly going to have a crack from his own 65. That's a huge one from Kelly, and it's over from 75 metres out. Jack Kelly. Barrow Rangers back in the 4-1-3. Really rip-roaring, entertaining game, and you can have all your picks of the week, but I tell you, this one is up there with him. As the short puck out goes across the Rhine. In the corner, Kelly popping over his second of the game. Barrow Rangers just overcomplicating it a little bit there, and Hill gets it to Healy. Healy right out on the sideline, 21 yards out. Has he got it? He has, says the umpire. That's a massive score from Joe Healy. That's his. McDonald is inside, but Keelan O'Grady comes out with this one. He's got Foley outside. He's got some plays that nicely on the ground to him. And Foley now on a relieving clearance here. 80 yards up the field, looking for Louis Brennan. Louis out in front of Delaney. Louis going to have a crack right on the sideline, 45 yards out. Louis with a shot. The shot that brings it back to 1 point. 45 yards out and right on the sideline. We've seen some sublime scores here today, and we have a crack. Is he spotting something? He does spot something. It's Kelly, Joe Kelly. That's loose marking, and Joe Kelly puts it over. 1-5 apiece. And Kelly delighted with that, and he just tells Mickey Dial to Murphy, but cut out by Kevin Brennan. He pops it to Kelly. Kelly is everywhere. Anywhere you can be, that's where he is. He's caught it twice now. He can't catch it again. Tries to go in there. Kelly swiped across, but he does well. Kelly, the other Kelly of Barrow Rangers done well. Got it to Hanlon. Hanlon having a strike, but I think it's pulling to the left. It isn't. He got it. Hanlon, but great work by Jack Kelly. Lively 20 minutes. And no quarter given or asked. Foley trying to get up under that one. Gus got a little flick onto it. Richie Power-esque. We had him yesterday with us on Clubber TV. Ball in long from Breen. In it goes. Healy has it. He's got a man inside. Will he give it to Drennan? He stays going himself. Look like a lot of steps. He's still going. He gets it to Drennan. Drennan! Back of the net. Simple game when it's played like that. And the Shamrocks were doing it yesterday. And Breen let it in long. Deal with this one. Delaney still coming. Hand pass it back to Kieran O'Neill. Kieran coming out. Spots the man outside. Is Brennan on his own. Kevin Brennan on his own 45. Tried to go along the ground to Kelly, but it beats him. Hill has it and gets it through. Gary Hill popping it to Kelly, middle of the field. Kelly, can this be 3 for Kelly? Is it 3? The crowd like it over there. Jack Kelly puts it over, 3 points, but brilliantly worked. Doing brilliantly to get that ball out. It's a 6-point game, 2-8 to 1-5. Down it goes. Dial is with it with Kelly. Kelly knows where the ball is gone, loses the hurl, pops it back. Murphy under pressure from Hanlon. Huge pressure there, big men, Hanlon and Murphy. Quick ball inside by Drennan. Drennan inside, gets it to McDonald. McDonald's got a yard or two here. McDonald straight between the paws, 2-9 to 1-5. They're starting to move now, and the ball is not going to trouble anybody, and he's gone for the spare ball already. Looking for Dial here from the puck up, maybe. No, he arrows it straight to the middle. Niall Kennedy on this one. Niall taking it. Second goal, doesn't take it. Popped out. Gary Hill got in to pick his pocket. Jack Kelly going for 4. Jack having a crack. Jack Kelly straight between the paws. 4 points for Jack Kelly. He's absolutely flying it out there. Live game on Clubber TV or otherwise. And here in the Michael Lang Motors Hyundai Intermediate Round 3 clash, Barrow Barrow Rangers and Blacks and Whites, near neighbours, brought all the way across the county to the Tipperary border to get this duel underway, and Byrne does brilliantly, left his men for dead and got the shot off Sam Byrne. That's his second from play. Taking it to them, done very well against James Stevens tonight as well. If I'm not mistaken, he got 4 or 5 points. Now, big pucker from Dial again inside and go all the way through. MacDonald is on the end of this one. Dial though covers him off. Still MacDonald. Oh, turned on a sixpence, got inside beautifully over the bar. MacDonald, second one for him. Shane, lively finish to the end of this first half. We'll have plenty of action in the second half, I'm sure, because of the way that finished. Stay with us, lads. You don't want to go away and miss this one. Come back to us quick. About 10 minutes. We'll be back to you. And on it goes. John O'Gorman gets us underway here, and straight away John Lennon has a chance. John having a crack 55 metres out. Another landing around the house. Kieran O'Neill is there, safe hands, loses the hurl though. Hand passes it outside to Breen. Breen now coming past his own half back line, striking it in, angled ball there. Runner is MacDonald, but Dial is going to get free there to try and rescue the situation, and Flavin kicks it along to Dial. Mikey kicks it back to Kelly. Kelly is a man up along the wide. Henlon was looking for it. Hanlon. Chance here now for Billy Hanlon. Hanlon striking it straight as a die. Straight between the poles. What a start for Barrow Rangers straight away. 2-13. I make that. Hanlon's fifth. Quick ball all the way inside, but Senan Dial is out to it fast. Does well to roll it away from MacDonald. Try and come out across him. He goes and drakes that ball along his left. But only straight to Kelly. Kelly's had a masterful game. He's been involved in so much that's good. Kelly having a crack. Jack Kelly, listen to the crowd. 2-16 to 1-7. That's his third. 3 from Kelly. Line. Keelan O'Grady again, getting it out to Ryan in the right corner back position, drives it long down the field, 100 yard clear, trying to drop inside. Purcell's underneath this one, looks like Purcell, but Kieran O'Neill backed in on top of him and he missed it. Going to chance for Byrne, no, flicked away by Breen. Good block. Lennon trying to get over to it, but Delaney goes along the ground, but he leaves it behind. Lennon now with a chance, he's cutting in on the end line. Lennon straight across, Byrne has a chance. Byrne trying to zip inside Breen, still going. Byrne bouncing for Dial with a great save. Rebound from Murphy, buried in the back of the net. Little bit of hope for the Blacks and Whites man. It's 2-9 to 2-17 with 8 points. Mikey Dial trying to get on the end of it. It breaks to Pat Purcell. Patrick going back around now. Lennon had him under a bit of pressure. Back to Kelly though. Kelly hasn't put a foot wrong all day, and he just beautifully brought it back around to himself. Super player Jack Kelly. Gets it up along the line, gets it to another man who's in red hot form. Hanlon going to have a crack. The crowd love it on the far side. It's straight between the posts. 2-18 to 2-9. That's turned this back into a close affair. Murphy bounces it, buries it, and now are the Blacks and Whites gone? Are they dead and buried? Teams in intermediate level, so that'll be the real tester for them, but they're not out of place, and John Gorman says we've seen enough. And Barrow Rangers delighted with the win here in Hurling for them. We'll try and get out there to Jack Kelly, and good to see himself and Ryan Murphy embracing there after we get out and get Jack Kelly there. Stay with us, lads. We're back in a jiffy.